What's up? My name is Kevin William Lee. It's good to be here from Scranton, Pennsylvania. Good to be here in Maricopa. Well, let me slow it down. I live in Tucson now. Yeah. Boo! You got stuff to do there. Where was this fucking place when I was a kid, man? Yeah. I'd have gone through like 12 girlfriends with this fucking joint. I've been living in Tucson now, man, for about 8 years. I love it. My family, who's never come to visit, in their mind, I live near the last gas station for 200 fucking miles. like I live in some adobe hut, and I boil scorpions, and I make necklaces out of them, and I track animals and shit now, you know?
Hey, Kevin, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Welcome to my house. Welcome to this edition of Open Mic, and my name is Kevin William Lee. Come in and have a cup of coffee with me. How's it sound?
Great. So, Kevin, what do you got going on today?
I'm getting ready to do some comedy tonight. But in the meantime, your coffee, sir. I was thinking about doing a couple things. You know, I got the day off. Naturally, I'm a comedian as well. So I was thinking about going to Casa Video and checking out some stuff. And I need a new coat, so I might go to Goodwill. We'll see. But yeah, just spending the day, just getting my mindset and getting ready to do a show. Hopefully it goes well.
Let's talk about the comic who's got the gumption to come out of obscurity and try to find his way in carving out a career for himself in comedy.
You mean me?
Yeah.
You just described me in a nutshell right there. Yeah. What do you want to know? I mean, it's a passion, right? I mean, what are you, a church group? What the fuck is going on here? Wake up! How you guys doing? Good for you. Wake up. Look at me. I'm 34 years old. I'm drinking water and trying to make you laugh. Good for you. I'm only 27. I'm so old. Shut up. I just turned 34. I'm white, I'm bald, I'm bearded, and I am officially a fucking creep now. My boobs are bigger, that's why. That's why. Give me a couple months off, sweetheart. They'll be lining up. 34 years old now, man. Everything. Shut up! Jesus Christ, you're like my mom after a fucking good episode of Jeopardy. Shut up. I'm going for something, and I'm going after something, and yeah. Nobody knows who the fuck I am, except for people around here. Maybe some people back east. But I hope to change that. You know, I like to think that, you know, I'm just as funny as some other people. I don't think I'm better than anybody, but I know that I'm funnier than some people, you know? And then maybe I have a shot at doing something, so long as I work towards it and be positive, you know? My only competition is myself, really, but you can't fuck with my passion, that's for sure. Oh, what's up, Tucson? Get up for your host, Josiah. Give it up for that girl that looked like Sade, run the thrift shop. I was kidding. She's 18 years old. That's fucking awesome. I shouldn't make fun of anybody. I took a fucking Suntran bus to get here tonight. Let me tell you something about a Suntran bus. If any guys have a problem in your life, right? You're feeling down on yourself, kind of sad. Jump on a fucking Suntran bus. I'll tell you why. You get done, any stuff, just jump on any one. You get done, you get off, like, I'm so glad to be who I am today.
I got an off the wall question for you. What the hell are you feeding that cat in the back? We gotta get a shot of that cat before we get out of here.
Other cats.
Kevin, what do you got there, Kevin? Is that a cat?
I found a bobcat in the yard. See,
Wow, Kevin, that is the biggest cat I've seen in my life.
And it's suiting. I mean, I named him Bonham John Lee after all. You know? Right? You my drummer kitty?
That's the biggest cat ever. Scope of how big he is. That cat is huge.
I was home recently, I was stoned, and I was watching a commercial for those Cox bundles. And it was like $30 a month to get fucking internet and a landline. I was like, landline? The fuck is someone need a landline for? They'll blow someone's legs off, dude.
Tell us about the way you write your comics.
It's usually just when I'm just sitting right here having my cup of coffee, you know? If you weren't here with this camera and I'd probably be sitting here thinking, oh, you know, it'd be funny? That. But, or, you know, sometimes, yeah, I'm in the box and I see something ridiculous. I'm like, that could work. But I'm never, you know, I don't have an office or a park bench that I need to go and focus. And it's usually just, you know, me sitting here taking my time to think and put stuff together, you know. And then when it comes down to being at the club, then it all falls into place. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, tons of other things to laugh about. I took a Suntran bus. I sat between a guy who smelled like he farted on a tennis ball and a guy over here who's speaking fluent squirrel. And I'm so glad to be who I am today. On top of that, there was a mother and her son was like, Mom, it's kind of warm out today. We should go swimming. And his mom said, you know I can't because I have stitches on my pussy. Ding, get me the fuck off this thing. I am so cleansed. Cast a video.
#1 weapons contract. You or neither one.
With respect, sir, I don't regret my actions. And I don't think Captain Rogers did either.
They get free popcorn in this place.
Still a chance anyways, because now America's golden boy and 100 men is dead.
I have faith.
Well, I hope that's a good comfort to you when they shut this division down.
Was here in Poland and the Baltic, and the sixth one was
Robert, that's like Robert De Niro does James Dean.
west of the Maginot Line. I just got
Well, guy. He was 24 when he died. I wonder what he looked like. He wouldn't look like that now, would he? There's so much new stuff coming out. It's crazy, you know. I haven't even heard any of these things. I'm a big Stallone fan too. Bullet to the head. Revenge never gets old. Bullet to the head. Look at it. I didn't even know about this. Look at him. I'm wearing my good polo and get shot at. Stallone hits hard. I didn't even know this was out. I turned out to be a whore. If I see her tongue one more time. These are all Oscar nominated and winning films, like each particular year, which is awesome. I love this place. I don't think I'm gonna get anything today. I got a big night anyway. Let's get out of here.
Now, see, I got a call from my Uncle Mario recently. Okay, let me ask you something. Yo, since you were living out in the fucking desert, you ever wake up with a fucking tarantula on your face? Like, nah, I never woke up with a tarantula on my face. Yo, this is what you do if you wake up with a fucking tarantula on your face. You turn him around, you kick him in the fucking balls. I'm like, what? Tarantulas and balls? He says, yeah, by the way, what the fuck is a javeliner? I'm like, what? Right.
Wow. Looks like I need a coat. I just realized it. It's ripped. Can't go on stage with that. Let's see if I can't find myself a jacket here. I saw this interview with Paul Rudd once. And he was talking about he used to go to thrift shops to buy pants, but his father was like, "Why would you want to wear pants that somebody else farted in?" You know. Basically, what's not going to make me look like a history teacher? That's what I'm after. I'm a comedian, not somebody who's out to get a piece. Another son. It's like stuck at, every time I go here, it's like immediately stuck in the 80s. I think my mother bought me like 5 of these when I was a kid. Me and my brothers were the same ones. Yeah. What happened to the other one? Oh, you. What are you doing? You filthy little whore. What are you hiding for? Well, that's actually kind of neat. I kind of like the one next to it, yeah. It's, I needed a new giant ear. So I think that's... Wait. What? All right. It's coming with me. I found it. I have to have it.
Absolutely. And there wasn't a pair of them?
No.
Donate today.
Wow. That's insane.
That's all right. Come Halloween, it'll make sense.
Fair enough. 99 cents.
All right, you drive a hard bargain, but
You want a bag?
That's right, I grew up in an Italian household. Any Italians here? two out of 200. All right, my people. They serve calamari and all you can eat pasta here. There's 2 Italians. But I love it. I love my mother. She's always be like, be proud. Be proud of the fact that you're Italian. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm proud to be part of a race of people who brought food and culture to this new world. But every time we're portrayed in the movie, we're either a monster or a retarded boxer. You know what I mean? What's that? Like, how come you can't ever see like an Italian Han Solo or some shit? You know? Any Star Wars fans here? Imagine like a big greasy Han Soliano. You look at Princess Leia. In the fucking Falcon. Look at that. Get that lightsaber away from me, okay? Those are for fakes, all right? You know what I got right here? It's called a laser gun. You can find one of those in Brooklyn. You know I got it. You know where I got it? You know where I got it? Fucking space.
Gavin, where are we at?
well, thank you guys for joining me. We are here at the legendary Plush on the corner of 4th Avenue and 6th Street in Tucson. A lot of amazing bands are playing on that stage, but I also run a comedy night here on Mondays, and I'm really, I like to get here when it's nice and calm like this before the storm occurs, so that way it's kind of quiet down, having my cup of coffee, and life is crazy for me. Everything's creepy now. I'm 34, I'm bald, I'm bearded, I like Girl Scout cookies. But when I buy Girl Scout, look at me, when I buy them, I'm a fucking creep. And I try to be nice. I'm so nice to these little girls, but to them I'm like Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs or some shit. Does it have Samoas? Oh, good. What's the Samoas in the basket? Does it have thin mints? Oh, good. It puts the thin mints in the basket.
So where are you at in your life right now?
Actually, I'm at an exciting point in my life right now where I decided to devote my time towards doing nothing but comedy and music, and I just recently quit my job too because I just realized that if you know, I'm 34 years old right now, and if I'm gonna make a go at it, it might as well be now. You know, I could always find a job down the line doing something else, but for right now, I'd rather just do what I want to do and what I feel is right. And you know, while I have this solid passion towards what I'm doing, I figured might as well just take the chance now and do it. And I couldn't be any happier at this point. Plus, I'm not to have a boss, man. I don't like anybody telling me what to do. And that's the thing about comedy. Nobody tells me what to do, and that's why I like being up there. It's just you in front of a crowd. If you suck, they won't forgive you. But if you do good, then you know the rewards are so gratifying. It's crazy, you know. And I couldn't be any happier.
Swear, I feel so creepy these days. I swear, my spirit animal is Pee Wee Herman. I thought I was gonna be cool as shit when I was growing up, cause my hero was the Fonz. You guys remember the Fonz? Yeah, he was my hero. That's right. But then I got old enough to realize the Fonz in real life is just some short little Jewy nerdy guy named Henry Winkler. And it makes sense now. The Fonzie was a Jew. It's all right, but he was. You never saw him mixing meat and dairy products in the Happy Days, did you? Did you ever see the Fonz pay for anything on Happy Days? No, he just hit shit and got what he wanted, right? He lived in a secret room above the Cunningham's garage. Can you imagine like the diary of Anne Fonzie? He's like, January 29th, now she's not found me yet. Hey.
Life is so fucking good. I went to get a pack of cigarettes the other day, and the lady behind the counter, she's like, "Are you 18? Are you 18?" I was like, "Lady, if I'm 17 years old, you better call me a fucking doctor." 'Cause I got some Benjamin Button shit going on. Everything I do. I went for a walk the other night through a park, right? It was dark. Don't do that. But it was dark, and I'm walking through a park, and I'm like, shit, I hope I don't bump any creeps while I'm walking through this park. I realize I'm a fucking big guy who's sweaty, and I'm in a hoodie, and I'm making noises. I'm like, oh, s'mores. Yeah. I was the creep of the fucking park. God damn it.
Who out there in the comedy world, without naming names, what inspires you about some of the most talented, most successful comics out there making it and having carving out a good career for themselves?
Their money. Yes, you know, I see some guys out there, and I hate to see it, but I mean, there's a reason why I quit my job, and that's because I want to be able to live earnestly doing what I love doing. It doesn't make any sense to be born with a talent, but do something else to support yourself, you know? I feel like we're all born to do something, and that's what you should be doing, you know? And yeah, hell, fuck yeah, I want to be able to buy a house here and a house there and whatever I need in life. As long as I have food in my stomach and a roof over my head, like, that's all I want, you know? And to be able to travel wherever I want to go. That's what I want.
The other day, I was home alone, and I was playing the game Bloody Mary. You guys remember that? Man, I was home the other night, I did that, and the creepiest thing happened, man. I was in the bathroom, and I said her name a couple times. It was dark, and then all of a sudden, there I was, right? And then, well, a ghost didn't appear. But I realized that I'm broke and I'm a fucking loser. 34 years old, I'm playing Bloody Mary. My girlfriend's at work thinking I'm doing the dishes and shit. And what if it happened? What if it came true? How do I explain that, you know? my girlfriend's gonna come home and she's like, hey, how come the dishes aren't done? Hey, how come my mirror's broke? Hey, who's this scary bitch right here? You're like, oh, that's Bloody Mary.
How would you describe your philosophy around comedy?
My philosophy of comedy is that definitely, if you were to be a good comedian, you would probably have to have lived a fucked up life. You know, I mean, I think like to understand comedy is definitely to understand pain. And if you had some life where everything was handed to you and everything was good, then you probably have no business being a comedian, because I don't know, it's just that duality and everything. And my philosophy of comedy is basically, I mean, you have to understand pain. You have to understand what it's like to be at your lowest and to pick yourself back up again, because it's really an art that takes strength in so many ways. And if you can't cut it that way, then it's not going to work, you know? I look at a lot of good comics and I think he's probably had some sad shit going on in his life, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Well, so did I. Well, here I am. All right, I'm going to get out of here, but I'm going to do some impressions for you guys real fast. Is that cool? I got about a minute. All right, I'm going to do it anyway. All right, this is where your house would sound like it was haunted by Sylvester Stallone. Boo, right? Boo. This is Aaron Neville if he did the soundtrack for Friday the 13th. Jason's gonna kill you. This is Tommy Lee Jones if he was Smokey the Bear. What? Oh, you can hear a voice, man. Well, one time we let the fire over the head when our house, little boy died. That's what I'm saying. This is Ving Rhames. If you worked at a Subway. See, right now we got ourselves a situation. You trying to tell me any more meanings, I'm trying to tell you less, motherfucker. So glad to be back here. Thank you guys. I'm gonna do one more and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. You guys know who Jason Statham is? Right on. I thought it'd be funny as shit if he has his own cooking show on PBS. So I'm gonna do it. So this is Cooking with Jason Statham. Hello. Welcome to Cooking with Jason Statham. Today, I'm gonna cook Cornish hen. And when I get done, someone's gonna pay. Thank you guys so much. Kevin Levy.
Kevin William Lee, give it out. Killing it.